And since Pete's not going to be here tonight, I figured I'll have to do the honors of doing the video gating. Doing the video gate.
Alright, 10-4. Yeah, I want to try out my Triumph D201A here, Roger.
That would be a good idea.
Is it rolling now?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I'm sparking and running a Simba. Pierce Simpson, Division of Gliding.
And we're glad.
23 wholesome channels.
For your everyday pleasure.
Peter, I'm crossing the San Antonio exit in a few minutes. I had to tune up the receive. Last couple times I had it out, it was drifting off.
Yeah, my Simba has funky receive too. A little distorted. I think it might be because the noise limiter is on all the time.
Yeah, similar effect here. A little distortion. Strong stations come in without it, though. It's kind of weird. And this one, the clarifier's open. Were they always that way?
Yeah. Most 23 channel radios had movable clarifiers in the day.
Okay, yeah, this one's got a variable cap back there. Yep. But I got it in nice and tight. Really easy to adjust on the transmit. It's got them trim caps right next to the crystals. I had to take the tape off. You know, they put that masking tape over the crystals.
Yep. And it gets all brittle and dried out after all those years.
Overall, though, I like the radio. I like the look of it. And, you know, the transmit, mine through the headphones sounded halfway decent, so I like them. Nice big radio.
Somebody out there looking for Christmas lights? Oh, no. Sounded like operator, but it wasn't.
625 in the Keystone. What kind of light? Yeah, where you at in the Mobile? I am in Stoutsburg. On the other side of 104. Hi, Roger. Yeah, we know where that's up above ready, Roger. Roger, at 9 miles from Lebanon on 422. Yeah, you got 044 Dave down here in Ziegler, Roger. I got 044 Dave loud and clear, but I didn't get that down. Okay, we're going to be on the side. We'll be listening. The pleasure's been on this end. 044 quarter range Dave on the side. That was a good shot, Stoutsburg. I got a good copy on now here in Stoutsburg, the Moose Man, 625, and I'm going to sit quiet here and read now.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Ooh, a little feedback. Yeah, there we go. Making sure I'm on frequency here. There we go.
Shadow asking for a Johnson desk mic. That's his mother.
Everybody wants a big Johnson.
Especially a big desk mic. Since that's an electronic, like that would probably take a low impedance mic, not the old tube radio type.
And what is it, solid state?
Yeah, 123A I think he has. That would break. That mic would be for the Johnson Messenger 250. Oh, for the 250.
I think that needs a 6-wire mic.
They make a mic just for that. It's Turner, was it CS1 or something? Yeah, the CS1.
Yeah, that'll work. That's a 6-wire mic.
Break.
Go ahead, break.
Yeah, this is Shark back to you. I was wondering if there you guys have an old Cobra 85 power cord. You know where I can get one.
I don't have one. Let me guess, it's one of those weird 4-pin plugs.
Oh my gosh, that's weird. You know, I got it off a guy. He's getting rid of a lot of stuff, and he couldn't find a cord. Now I'm going to drive myself crazy trying to find a cord.
There's 4 or 6-pin. Might be the same as my Cobra 135. Ironically enough, the pins on the AC side were close enough together that I was able to shove a like a standard 2-pin plug that you use for some of these little power supplies, and it fit over the pins.
Okay, yeah, because one side has 2, and it looks like you could slide a cord over top of it, and then the other side has 3, so it's got like 5 pins in there, but you need a female to go in to connect.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can't just go in there until you know which ones are the AC plug, because the other ones are for 12 volts, and if you put the line voltage on there, you'll just fry the radio.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to experiment, you know. I was hoping I could find somebody that has a radio like that I could test mine and make sure it's working, because they used to be hunting all over the world for a cord for it, and then find out it's burnt out.
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
Yeah, how's this radio sounding? I just bought it off Ken down there in Coatesville. You guys talked to him. I haven't heard him in there lately. I just wondered what was happening with him.
Well, the radio sounds good. What is it?
Texas Ranger 696.
Ah, okay. It's not a classic, but it's a good sounding radio.
Yeah, you know, it's I like it for the looks, and I guess everybody tells me it sounds okay, and I'm 100% ahead.
Yeah, it's half the battle.
Yeah, because I got an old Shure mic hooked up to the bass mic, and everybody says that sounds pretty decent also.
Yeah, it's got good clear audio. No complaints.
Yeah, and I got it's an old battery, so I got it cranked up about an 8, but sooner or later I'm going to get around to putting a new battery in there.
Yeah, that would be helpful. You don't want the battery going dead.
Hey, Roger. Okay, just want to jump in there and say hi to you guys, and see if anybody might have a power cord for that weird radio. Okay, take care and appreciate the comeback.
Roger, Roger. We'll see you later.
Evening, Bill. Yeah, how's it going? We're doing okay. Just heard you out there, so you would say hello while you were in there, Roger. You got 044 Dave. Hey, Roger, yeah, it's, now and then I get in here and I remember to come here to 13, because that's the only people that are still talking on the radio. Roger, yeah, we're the ones that talked to you. We're the ones that talked to you one night talking about Moscow Mule. Okay. You have to get him to get in here some night, and you know he he used to have a lot of good stuff there, but he gave up on it years ago. Yeah, when he moved up there by the old K-Milk, that's when he got rid of his tram. Yeah, because I was wanting to buy it off of him, but, you know, it was a 23 channel, and they were asking too much for him. And for he ended up taking it up to Jake's and selling it at Jake's one weekend. Yeah, it's, I know a couple people that have them, have paid or were selling for $300-400. But he wanted $150, and I didn't want to take a chance on trying to find somebody to sell it to. And 4. Yeah, okay. We're going to be on the side. Catch you later, Bill. Pleasure's been on this end, 044 Dave on the side. Okay, Dave. Thanks for coming back there, and take care. Before you go there, Sharp, Night Train wishes to say hello. Hey, Night Train, how's it going? You know, I like hearing that voice come in there. Boy, you sound good. Thank you, man. You're not sounding so bad yourself today. Sounding real good, as a matter of fact. Okay, if I sound as good as you, I don't know if you ever had a chance to listen to you talk. You sound really good and clear. Yeah, I haven't heard myself too much. Most of the time I would have to get on that scooter radio to hear my own voice or online, and it don't, it's through a computer, so no, I never really get to hear what you guys are hearing. Hey, Rod, yeah, this, I like this radio. It's got good receive. I mean, everybody sounds pretty decent until you come in. You sound super there, and, I don't know, the other guys might get mad at me for saying it, but they sound real good. It's just you sound, maybe you're a little closer to me. Pretty much near the home 20. I'm coming up the pike there. Okay, that makes a big difference too. Okay, Roger. Alright, well, I don't want to tie it up. I heard you in there. I thought I'd say hello. It is your Night Train Mobile, and I'm back on the side. Okay, Night Train, thanks for coming in there and give me a shout. Take care. Roger, Roger, you too.
And that's what they say.
He did sound pretty good. Well, he's only, if he's getting up to home to it, he's not far from me.
Oh, what are you in the general Pottstown area as well?
Yeah, right off King and 100.
Oh yeah, yeah. You and Mr. Train are practically neighbors.
Yeah, and Brady, if I ever get him to talk again in here, he's just right over the street there on King on from me. I'm 2 blocks back.
He'll pop in there once in a while when the mood strikes him.
I tell you, and I like talking to him. I bought a cycle off of him about 2 years ago, and I enjoyed it and got a good price off of him, you know, and it ran great for me. Did 120, no problem. Had to get rid of it. I thought, oh, I'm going to kill myself on this.
Yeah, well, that's the risk you take, I guess.
Yeah, boy, that thing really, I was out coming back from Limerick on the bypass, and it was wide open. I had to crank it up to see what it would do.
Yeah, that's how you get in trouble.
Yeah, I guess it's just like having a linear, and it's a couple thousand watts. You're not going to be satisfied running 100 or 200 out of it.
Well, that's part of the challenge is to learn to be a little more conservative with your stuff, so you don't burn it up or wreck it or kill yourself with it.
Yeah, that's you know, you think by how old as I am, I'd learn all that stuff by now, but every now and then you got to test the nerve.
Well, you got to prove that you're still alive.
Okay, I'm going to get on down there. I just wanted to jump up and shout to a couple of you guys on here and You know, it's always nice to talk to some decency beers. I just like get a hold of that Ron down there. I sold him a Craig 40 channel radio. The clock didn't work, and well, he knew that before he bought it. I was just curious how he made out with it.
Well, you know that operator Ron, you know, he's got a bunch of radios down there. He'll get something going.
Okay, yeah, but I hope he's okay with it, you know, because it was a beautiful radio. I guess it only don't make them anymore, but he looked at it, we had it hooked up and everything, he checked everything out, and he was licking his chops when he seen he could do some repair work on it.
Yeah, I used to like those Craig radios. I didn't know they ever made a 40 channel. I guess they were still in business, but in the mid-70s there, they kind of came out with a nice looking line of radios, and their styling was pretty nice, and it was they were pretty good radios, and then they just kind of disappeared. Because they were, you know, they were best known for stereo equipment. You know, they all had a lot of car stereos. Craig made them. Of course, I haven't seen any Craig stereos either. I guess the whole company went belly up.
Yeah, it's strange because, well, Ron, Ken said, you know, he was looking for, he had a 23 channel one back when he was a kid, and when I was talking to him, telling him what I had, you know, he was just dying to get a hold of it. And it was the best one they made. It had the clock, everything. It had everything you could put into it. So it was #1 Craig radio.
Maybe it's on Craig's list.
Oh, there you go.
yeah. And you know where I got it from was up there at Papa Bear's.
Yeah, every now and then you'll find a diamond in the rough, you know. An old classic radio lying around somewhere. And it's better yet when you can get them on the cheap.
Yeah, you know, and I told Ken what I paid for, and but I didn't want to sell it for that, so bumped it up a little bit, and he was okay with the price.
Well, if you're happy and he's happy, then I guess it's good.
He seemed pretty well happy. He was telling me what all he was going to do to it, and he showed me some pictures of things he has done in the past, and he's a pretty talented guy.
Well, that's the name of the game, you know. It's kind of like cars, only it's a little cheaper. You're restoring these old classics. Trying to find parts for them, though, sometimes could be a challenge.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. A friend was working on my 138 XLR. No, it wasn't the XLR. The 40 channel 138. And you know, one of the transistors blew out. And I bet even Barbie's got it on order, and he can't get it.
Oh yeah, the 138 XLR. That was the 40. That was the first 40 channel version of it. It's actually a nice radio, but there are a few parts in that thing that you can't get anymore. So I think the audio amp has been discontinued, and there's a couple other parts in there that are generally not available anymore. And you more or less have to have another parts radio to rob parts from.
I really like that radio.
Yeah, they work good.
Good, clean, loud audio, not distorted.
Yeah, I have the 139 bass version of it, and I love the thing.
They're going for crazy prices. I looked at those. I'm not paying them for cheap anymore.
They seem to go in weird spurts, though. They're like the TRC 458. It's the same radio, you know. That's the Radio Shack version. It's every now and then you'll get one. You can get one for $50, and then next thing you know, they want $300 for one. You know, I guess it all depends on who's out there.
Well, that's like the Cobra 142 bass going more or as much as the 2000s.
Yeah, that's insane because the 142 is nothing special about it. And there are a dime a dozen. There's a gazillion of them out there.
No, that's something like I got a 148 and a 146, and I read reports somebody's dying for them, and then another report they're going for $50.
Yeah, that's it. You know, it's all depends. The demand is fluctuates. It's not steady.
There was a breakout there, Tickle. Hey, speaking of price of radios, Cobra 85. Is that like a tall transistorized base unit? I like that toaster sized.
That's the one with the odd power cord.
And that's what I'm looking for.
That's why I said it.
That's right. Right. Yeah. Get a hold of that power cord.
Yeah, because it's in darn good shape. I just need a power cord to make it feasible. 10-4 Tickle. I wouldn't know the worth myself. Has it got the power cord on it, Tickle? I thought you on it. Okay, so why, are you looking to get rid of that one? Yeah, it's just kind of an extra thing of space. Okay, there's another operator on here that was looking for the power cord, so... I got the whole radio that works, less the microphone. Alright, there's a relay. He's got the Cobra 85 with the power cord, no mic in it, and it's operational.
How much?
Well, that's what he was trying to figure out.
I guess the only thing you can really do is go on eBay, look at the completed auctions for that particular radio, and pull an average. Because, you know, you could ask 10 different people and get 10 different opinions. Me, you know, unless it's a Browning or a Tram or a CPI or something like that, I usually, you know, a 23 channel radio to me is $50 or less, depending on condition and type of radio. But other people may feel differently.
I second that. Radio's clean, very aesthetically pleasing. It works. I wouldn't say it's a powerhouse.
Maybe he and I can get together. We can test the one I got, and either he sells me his or I sell him mine.
Well, I don't think he wants another one. He's trying to get rid of the one he has.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool with me. I thought, you know, he was holding on there. You know, a lot of people like to hold on until they become antiques. Well, it's pretty close to one now.
Make him an offer.
Yeah, one he can't refuse.
Hey, Tickle. I gotta run into the grocery store real quick here. I'll jump back on here in a little bit when I get back to the base where I can hear you guys a little better. Alright, Tickle. Yep, and thanks for participating in the Classic Radio Roundup Swap Meet session. Swap Meet classified.
27.115 on your AM dial. This is Channel 13, home of the Classic Radio Roundup.
I told him about radios. You know, I've seen them on eBay. This exact same model I got. Somebody on eBay sell it for $4.95.
Yeah, well, there are crazy people all over the place, especially on eBay. That's why I say you look at the completed listings, because what somebody wants for something and what somebody else eventually pays for it are two different things.
Yeah, because I was thinking about writing them and seeing what all they thought it was so special. I don't think they're that special.
No,
I think I'd side with Bagger. There's something like that, you know, like 20, 25 bucks, you know, plus you gotta pay the fuel to go get it too.
yeah, I mean I mean the Cobra 85 is basically a plain Jane AM no frills bass. It's got a nice big meter on it, but it's got like volume and squelch and I think maybe a dullet tune or something, but it doesn't have much else. It's not sideband, so you know, yeah, 20, 25 bucks. And you know, again, depending on condition. If it's in mint shape, that's worth a few bucks just because of the cosmetics.
Well, I tell you what, if you'll take 20, and I guess I can work out somewhere where we can meet, or you can come right to the house.
Well, you have to ask him when he gets back on. I think he said he'll be back on the base later.
Oh, okay, he's gone already. How far is he from Pottstown?
Where is he? He's in Saturn, right?
Tickle, yeah. Who was that? Was that somebody down in Pottstown? Bagger that was looking?
Yeah, Sharp.
Sharp? Is that the handle?
Shark is in the fish, I would think, unless I'm mistaken.
Relay that up to him, yeah. Yeah, I think 20, maybe a couple bucks off for gas, I don't know.
Yeah, I can give you my phone number over the radio, don't matter to me.
I don't know, the red bucks are raised here and there, and you get them at the flea market or the yard sale, and even locally amongst ourselves, for AM radio, 20 bucks, because, if it's working, that's one thing. Parts, that's a different story.
Well, I'm at King and 100, give you an idea of where I'm at.
Oh, you're down off 100, okay, in King.
That's outer, that's about 20, 25 miles from here, ain't it?
Yeah, Tickle's up there. He was out in the Mobile, but once he gets his base station in town, up, look out.
Yeah, get down.
He won't have to say, do you hear me now?
I was actually hearing pretty well tonight. It's nice and quiet out there.
Did I tell you I sent my black decal set back for the Cobra 2000? I told him I want a set that doesn't have oblong holes in it. It's got to be perfect.
Yeah, he did mention that they screwed up the cutting or something of it.
Yeah. Oh, it's not anodized aluminum. Don't kid yourself. It's still a decal. And this is a black one, so I could see vague signs of a printer mark. How it was digitally printed, obviously. But the rendering of the text was spot on. I was amazed how tiny they could get that text on there.
So you're saying this decal is what, like paper or something, or a plastic vinyl? It's not like the original. That's like a thin metal.
Well, the one I got was black, so no, mine's just a black one. But I think the one that's the anodized aluminum replacement is has vinyl in it. So that one would probably look real close. But probably, because it's vinyl, it's laminated, it's going to have a little, I think, a more shinier appearance, than just the straight anodized aluminum that's on there.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how close it is to the original. Because I know most of these decals on the radios, you peel them off and they're glued on, and they're basically metal. They're stamped metal or printed metal or whatever you want to call it. It's real thin aluminum.
Yeah, silk screen aluminum, yes sir. I wanted one to look black. I thought that was cool. I got another one, a spare one, and it had the holes in there. It was one of Grumpy's, but he had a couple of them radios, Bagger, where he reversed the mods. I was impressed with that.
Well, that's what I did to mine. I mean, this Cobra 2000 I have over here had a Roger beat board in it. It had channels in it. It had, I don't know, a couple of other things done to it. I pulled all that stuff out and tried to put it back as close to stock as possible. But now I got two holes where the switches were in the front, and the little jack for the auxiliary is missing. I got to find a replacement jack and hook that back up again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have one of those I could throw your way. That was in one of them boxes. But yeah, I'll let you know how this decal set comes in. If it comes straight, I would say go ahead and try the brushed one. You know, even if you just use the one little front piece, you don't have to do them all.
Well, I want to do the slanted one too, because on the right-hand side where the switches are, some of the writing is kind of worn off in a few places, like somebody tried to buff something or wipe something, or I don't know, and it kind of took some of the printing off or dulled it.
Operator, did you get that from the original guy that makes them? Well, the original was Deb's Decal, and she's retired selling her business. This new one is called like SJ's Wipe, or I forget. The guy that's on eBay, right? Yeah, they raised the price $10, and now it's somebody else. Yeah, you can get that fixed up, but I watched the guy do that and actually put on a Cougar right off of YouTube there. Yeah. I watched him do the black one. That was pretty cool. He basically put a whole bunch of videos on there. He was fixing up a Cobra 2000, how it fixed the frequency counter, and then he did the black overlays. He was using a credit card though, and he scratched it.